Hi everybody. A friend of mine has asked me to share some tips on propagating succulents because she wants to do some gardening, and as you know, we can't get out to the shops. Now, for those of you that know me, know that I absolutely love succulents. I have a little bit of an obsession, and who knew that I was going to be a gardener? You can see here all my little babies, and I'm very blessed that I can get to spend some time with them now. But I'm going to just give you some tips on how to grow succulents from their leaves. So basically what you will need to do is, and this is the beautiful thing, is that you cut a whole plant off. Now this entire pot of plants here comes from my friend Jenny's garden. Thank you, Jenny, I raided it. But I did her a favor, because every time you cut off, do you see here, if Paige you can zoom in for me a little bit, that there are new plants growing. So every time you cut off, new plants grow, and more than one grows. So when you take cuttings from friends' gardens, you actually are creating more. And this is one of the reasons why I love succulents, is because actually they've got this beautiful multiplication skill that they share with us, and it's an amazing thing. So what you do is you cut off your plant, and then you take these leaves off, and you have to be careful to twist them off so that they come off neatly. And then the key is you have to leave these somewhere dry. Now this is very important. These little guys have to be put under pressure so that they can't be watered. So you've got two options here. If you know it's not going to be raining, you can pop these straight into the ground. So you can dig a little hole and put them into the ground. But they must not actually get wet. That's the amazing thing. They need to be put under pressure, and that forces them to grow a root. So if you have a look here, you will see here are some different phases. So this one has just started to grow a root, and it's only when they're under pressure that they start to grow this root. Here's another one. And as the root starts to grow down, a new plant starts to form and grow up. And if you have a look here, there's another one where the plant has started to grow a little bit further, and then that's what you land up with. So there's a root system that has established itself, and then a new plant starts to grow. But this only takes place when the plant has been dry and had to be forced to go and look for water. And I think that's just the most incredible thing, that sometimes we can be under such incredible pressure and we can feel really dry, but actually something beautiful is happening, and our roots go deep, and we really just learn to grow even in times of difficulty and stress. And what I love about these little guys, now most of these succulents I've actually taken from friends' gardens. I've had to buy very, very few, and I just snip them every now and again and I replant them. And then what's beautiful as well is that they've got this beautiful ability to grow new little babies. So if you look at this guy here, and you'll see that I call them Guy because I don't know all their names. I know this one I think is called an Echeveria, but I know this is some form of cactus, so I don't know all of their names. But do you see under this little cactus here that it grows new babies? So I can pull these off, and I can now replant this somewhere else, and then a whole new plant grows. And as this garden becomes fuller, I can actually take more out and replant and start another garden. So that's how I've made most of these, is actually by just replanting. And you can be very creative with your color combinations, and most of them grow their own little babies, like this little one here. But as you can see, this plant is also growing its own little baby here, and these you can snip off. Here's another one. You can snip off and replant. So in this time of isolation at home, if you are blessed enough to have a garden and have some succulents, I encourage you to multiply them, because that is the beauty of these beautiful plants, is that they multiply so beautifully. They grow under pressure, and in fact they grow better when they're under stress. So I really encourage you to get into your garden, find some succulents and propagate, multiply them, and have some fun. I have found this beautiful new hobby, and I thought I would share this with you. So I hope you enjoy. Lots of love. Bye.